ParaChromeDriver is a new Chrome driver that helps your test runs. If you are struggling with multiple logins, or if you want to bypass CAPTCHA, first let's understand the problem statement and then see how ParaChromeDriver can help us.
Here we are using NUnit Test Framework and Chrome WebDriver. This is a sample test class that has two test methods which runs in parallel. Both the test does the same thing, they log into Facebook and take the screenshot of homepage. Look at both the tests closely. In beginning both tests performs login step, and then proceed with other steps. Let's run both the tests. Let us say, we have 100 test methods, similar to these two methods, and all of them require a login step, and we are running those tests in parallel. In automated login, if you try to log in multiple times within a short span, most modern authentication will detect it and you may run into a CAPTCHA. Also, these login steps take a considerate amount of time. Let us say for login it takes 15 seconds, for 100 test methods login it will take 1,500 seconds, or 25 minutes. If somehow we can bypass the login, we can save around 25 minutes in the entire test run. This is where ParaChromeDriver helps. Parasite ChromeDriver allows you to do pre-setup for authentication, hence you have to log in only once for the entire test run. It utilizes the same resources or cache files which was downloaded in the Parasetup for the new Chrome instances, instead of downloading it again, hence offers fast UI testing. ParaChromeDriver offers three modes. Parasitic mode does the pre-setup where it creates the paradata by logging in once. Now, for each test case we can create a new Chrome instances, that uses copy of user data, created by Parasetup. Hence you have to log in only once. Let us see, how to do Parasetup, in parasitic mode. Add a class file. And name it parasetup.cs. Add setup fixture attribute. Add one-time setup attribute. And create one-time setup method. Now go to NuGet Package Manager for this project. And search for ParaChromeDriver. You will find the ParaChromeDriver. Install it. Now we can go back and complete the Parasetup. ParaChromeDriver has this attach Parasite method, which can be used to attach a Parasite function. Let's create Parasite function for login. Make sure that this function follows this signature, and has one parameter, of ChromeDriver type. Now we can attach this function to the ParaChromeDriver. All the authentication code, or sign-in code goes here. Now we have to start the ParaChromeDriver. And set the mode as parasitic. Now let's move the login code to the Parasetup function. Now we can finish the Parasetup by calling the stop function in the one-time teardown. Now, finally we have completed the Para setup. Let's remove the login function from the test methods, as Para setup will do the login. Replace the chromedriver with ParaChromeDriver. Pass the Chrome options here. Finally, we have completed setting up ParaChromeDriver. Now let's run the test methods, and see the magic.
Here you can see, ParaChromeDriver is executing Para setup, and will create Para data for the test run. Now if you see when we open a new instance of ParaChrome we directly land on home page without signing in. Same happens for the next test, it opened the home page directly without signing in. Let us try to run these tests in parallel. Let me add 2 more tests. And run the 4 tests in parallel, and let's see the magic of ParaChromeDriver.
We have directly landed on the home page, without login, for all the 4 instances of Chrome. Let us see how to set up manual parasitic mode, and how it works. First, create a folder named Paradata in your local drive. Copy the path of the folder. Now let's come to Para setup and change the mode to manual parasitic mode, and paste the copied path to second parameter. Currently you can see we don't have the Para data created here. Now let's run the tests. You can see for the first time it runs similar as parasitic mode, as we don't have the Para data. If we go to the Paradata folder, you will see that Paradata is created from the first run. Now if we run the test for the second time you will see, it directly lands to home page, without doing Para setup. This is how you can manually create Paradata in the first run, and use the Paradata for multiple runs, until the session expires for the website. This is very useful if you want to bypass CAPTCHA. You create Paradata from first run by manually entering CAPTCHA on UI during sign-in. Last mode is debugging mode. Here you have to change the mode to debugging, and ParaChromeDriver runs same as the chromedriver, there is no login bypass.